Hello to you all, and welcome to Pyramid Energy. I'm using this Kipper deck, this one here. I don't use it often, but when I do, it usually has something interesting. I've got number 35, Pathway. This card speaks to me of trust in a new direction, in an unknown direction, okay? There's a lot of inner child energy. It's reminding me of a message that I just shared in the recording that I posted before this one, where I saw you cycling windy through a meadow, because that's exactly what this looks like. There's a transformation that's taking place, a freedom, a relief, change, because there are 5 butterflies. The relief for me comes from, the experience of a butterfly when it's still in its cocoon is scary. It's a dark experience where it's unclear how long it will take and what life will be like afterwards. In fact, there's this possibility feeling that there is no life after the cocoon. And if you look at the bright light that of the direction you're headed in, even though you can't see it clearly, there's this idea of following the light. There's this idea of leaving what you know in the past and walking into a much more prosperous direction. Okay? There's also a sense of safety that's inherent. And then I have the card Journey. It's hard to tell whether he is embarking on a journey or waiting for someone, but this tells me there's a sense of completion. It says 10. There's also this ladder, which is interesting because for the past week I have been seeing a short ladder, in particular a short ladder. And this ladder, when I looked it up, the symbolism, what it told me was a short ladder is, it's not going to take you very far, is actually what I read. I interpreted it differently in that sense. And here, the message that I'm getting is that it's like not too long from here. It's that there's not much further to climb. And they're waiting for you. There's this sense that they're waiting for you. Let's get some clarity on Journey. Okay, I just got clarity. I have false person here, which initially when I saw the card, I was like, what? But when I look at this, I'm going back to my initial interpretation of it's not going to take you very far, okay? There is someone waiting for you to arrive where you're going, okay? A false person. This is someone who has watched you on your journey. This is someone who is expecting you, as if there is a sense of watching you from behind the shadows, and a sense of they feel like there is something in that bag for them. And can I be honest? I'm so sorry. I don't like overpromising. And so I held back a message that I heard while I was reading. But when I looked at the Pathway card, the Journey card, I think I might have giggled when I looked at it. In those bags, these things are waiting for you. When I asked what is waiting for you, I heard your bags and your riches is what I heard. And so when I saw false person, there is someone who thinks they're going to collect from you when you arrive, where you're going, as you head down this pathway. Okay? And I spoke about sort of this journey you've been on, this transformation that you've gone through, and the darkness, and you've gone through so much. I'm just like a little bit appalled at the audacity. Sure. I don't usually do readings like this, but I'm just allowing it to be because I pulled out the deck and those are the cards, and so it is what it is. I know you're not the false person, obviously. And this number 8 tells me they've been doing this for a long time. And they think they're going to get away with it. Momentum. They think they're going to get away with it. And then I have expectation. She's sitting waiting for something by the window. What is being said about this? It's like telling me you can expect, but don't. Expect change. This sort of has like it's this car, it's reminding me of the Chariot. It's reminding me of change. This is change you can expect, but they definitely said don't wait for it. Don't expect it, okay? Because it's very important that you continue to enjoy yourself along your way. All of this change that's coming is what they're waiting for. And I'm interested to know how they know that. The Lover's card. I'm going to have to censor that card. This person seems to have information on your love life and your money. How? I heard they believe in you. Let's see. What I mean by that, and how it's coming through, I just want to qualify this. What I mean by that is that this is someone who is completely aware of your potential, which they exploit. If you haven't listened to the reading before this, I would listen to it. It's very much around recognizing that you're an energy conductor and dealing with people that make you so tired, but that you have to deal with. And how to stop your energy from flowing towards them, because they actually use that energy to run and continue with certain behaviors. Good to know they believe in you. Interesting to know that they're waiting for you to arrive with your bags and your riches. But that short ladder says they're not going to get very far with that effort. Tell me more about the Lovers and the sudden wealth, please. Wealthy man. What? Look at this. What is going on here? This card, thoughts. This card, thoughts, is like showing me, look at how he's, he's an artist. He's painting a picture, right? This is what he's imagined for you. This is what this false person has imagined for you. This is them, we can call it intuition or we can call it speculation. But they believe in you, right? And this is what they see coming in for you. And so they are waiting for it. Especially this part of the reading, beyond pathway, it feels like this is not so much around the fact that you will have a new lover, you will have sudden wealth. all of that. It's not actually focused on that. It's to say there's a person around you who reckons that this is what's coming into your life. I can't see how they know. This person is intuitive, is definitely what I can tell you, because they're imagining the picture, okay? And what's interesting, if you look at thoughts next to expectation, the lady in the picture looks like the lady who's expecting. I see that. I see that. And there's something that very much matches the expectation lady with the wealthy man. There's something where that's like 2 by 2. They look like they go together. Why does this person feel entitled to your stuff? Concern. They're worried. What are they worried about? It's an old man here. I don't know if I'm going to post this. It's an old man. Occupation. Worried about work. Be careful of the people around you. Manage your energy. Don't be paranoid, but keep your wits about you. They're also talking to me about testing whether you are going to apply your own advice, your own wisdom, the things you've learned. Family room. This card talks about like important discussions that happen almost like in intimate spaces with family. You know, it's like important. There's a tea set there. The fact that it's on the rug is not the point. I'm just interested in how much someone seems to be in your business. How are they going to go about this? How are they going to go about this? Or how do they think they're going to go about this? Distant horizons. What always occurs to me about this card is like there's this fairy tale sense in terms of this pirate ship. This pirate ship suggests stealing. And the anchor that's not actually hooked to anything, it looks like, speaks to holding you down. This person thinks that they're going to hold you down via some kind of anchor or chains, and they're going to steal from you just like a pirate. You have a pirate. This is very annoying. I want to know how you're going to protect yourself. Awareness. Awareness is how you're going to protect yourself. They're not going to get very far. There's something around the nature of your stuff. Let's have a look. There's something around the nature of your stuff that, you know, okay, let's put it this way. You're like the bird that's flying in the sky, okay? You're like that bird, okay? That's the kind of view that you have over things. You can't be held down by this stuff. You can't be held down by this stuff. Let's just look. There was quite a focus in the last reading around energy vampires. This is very interesting for me. And we talked about how your energy is going to be like released to do more stuff for you because you've cut them off. Poverty. Whew. I feel like we need to do an extended for this reading because there's a lot going on here. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to pull a tarot spread. I don't even know if I'm going to share this one. But I'm going to pull a tarot spread to really like go into this and figure out what the hell is going down here. Because it's come up for a reason. It's come up for a reason. I'd say keep your wits about you. Keep your wits about you. You know, when I said wheats, it kind of like took me straight to bread. They're talking about like basic sort of hygiene around your life and your stuff. Bread. Let's look up bread. Quick, before we move on. Bread spirituality symbolizes divine provision, life sustenance, physical and spiritual. Should you wish to support the channel and can, I've left details in the description box below on my PayPal and also memberships if you want to join. If you decide to join the extended, I'll see you there. And if you don't, thank you so much for being here this far. Sending you all so much love.